Well, this is fucking interesting. As far as I know, this stupid phone only has a camera on the other side of the phone, not on this one. But apparently, it works this way. Whatever. Before y'all give me a hard time, I'm gonna point out something here that there's six, five, no, one, two, three, four, five cigarettes in there. I before you give me a hard time, I know I am trying to quit smoking. At one point, probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I was like a pack and a half a day smoker. I'm down to five cigarettes every day. So there you go. There's my five for the day. So I'm done. And the only reason I still smoke at all is because you almost, I don't know, parts of your life you just don't want to give up. Anyway, the reason for this rant, so to speak, is the whole thank you for your service thing. You know, like this evening, I went to the Holiday Station. You know, get my cup of coffee and stuff. I usually go there like not every evening, but you know, sometimes it's like there's nothing going on, so jumped on a Holiday and get my free cup of coffee. Um, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the first when I first moved into this neighborhood, you know, I go to the Holiday Station, I'd get gas or a pack of smokes or bottle of, a bottle of soda or a bag of chips or something, and it's like they charged me for coffee. I'm like, really? The only Holiday Station in the state of Minnesota or Illinois or Missouri actually charges me for fucking coffee, um, just because I'm a regular, you know. There, I get my coffee there. What the hell? You're gonna seriously charge me for coffee? What the fuck? But anyway, they don't anymore because, and it's not because of anything else I'm going to talk about here in a minute, but it's just because, you know, I'm a nice guy and I go there all the time and spend a little bit of time to find out how your day is going, that kind of thing. Um, anyway, obviously, when you're there, invariably someone's going to say, well, thank you for your service. You know, it's just too cliche. It's just too cliche these days to say thank you for your service. You know, it's like if I sneezed, you feel compelled to say bless you. In reality, you're not blessing me. You know, I mean, you don't have the authority to do that. Number one, you're not the Pope. You're not the, if you're Catholic, you're not the Pope. You're not a priest. You're not Allah. You're not God. You're not Jesus. You're not Buddha. So who the hell are you to bless me? You know, it's just not necessary. You know, it's a nice thought. So no, I don't take offense. We don't take offense at that. But I think most veterans, especially anyone who took their military service somewhat seriously, I think most veterans are going, I don't need you to thank me. Because if anything, I feel compelled then. I feel compelled to say, no, thank you. Because I'm assuming you paid taxes, right? Tell you what, it was I used to have to remember all this shit. I used to know all this stuff, but what was it? $2.16. That was for one standard 50 cal ball round. $2.15 or 13 cents or whatever it was. Every time I'd fire one of those suckers, a tracer round was like $4. A depleted uranium armor piercer was like 24, 25 bucks per round. Do you know how fast I could whip through a 5 round clip with of those suckers? I got to fly around in helicopters. I got to jump out of the damn things. Um, 3 hots in a cot. When I went into the military, when I went into the Army, I had $200, $220 to my name. I had a half tank of gas in my 72 Le Mans, and I had an $800 tuition bill to Illinois State University. You know what? When I came out of the military 3 years, 8 months, 6 days, 4 hours, and I forget how many minutes later, I had $47,000 in my VEAP, Veterans Educational Assistance Program. I had a beautiful young wife. I had a house full of furniture, a car, and a motorcycle. And that $47,000 in my veterans education stuff, that paid for me to complete my bachelor's degree, get a master's degree, and a PhD. So hey, who's thinking who here? I had the time of my life. So don't thank me for my service. I thank you, the taxpayers, for paying the bills. You know, I was fortunate. Nobody ever shot at me, and I didn't have to shoot at anybody else. I'm very happy about that. You know, at the same time, if somebody's seen combat, which a lot of these young soldiers have, a lot of these younger veterans have, they've seen combat. They've been in Iraq and Afghanistan, 1 or 2 tours, that kind of thing. You know what? If you think about it, you're seriously going to say thank you for your service? Man, you're just better off saying something, I don't know, something more personal. Make it your own. Connect with the person and say, hey, I appreciate what you've done. I appreciate and understand. Don't say you can understand what they've been through, because you fucking don't. You know, how do you say I understand that it must have been difficult? No, you don't. You know, you don't understand what it's like to see your best friend's leg blown off, or see your best friend be cut in half, or just flat out poof, disappear into a pink mist. You don't know what it's like to spend 2.5 hours scrounging around to find a piece of a dog tag to send back home. So, you know what? I don't know what that's like either. I honestly don't, because again, nobody ever shot at me and I didn't have to shoot back. I was fortunate. So at the same time, you see a veteran, stop with the whole thank you for your service bullshit. You know? It's better just to say, hey, I'm a big fan of the military and I support our military. That is a lot better to say than thank you for your service. But at the same time, again, no serious veteran is ever going to have a problem with it. You know, we're not going to have a problem with you saying thank you for your service. Except for the fact that many of us, it makes you feel guilty. You know, it kind of makes us feel guilty, because we should be thanking you, because it was our honor and our privilege to serve. Okay? As always, may God bless and keep you and yours. Bye-bye.